beautiful people, welcome back to another video. Today it is a Thursday, so we have a bunch of things to do. I'm actually embroidering some aprons for HaoYouPhill. I've done these quite a lot, I've showed you guys before, but I have a question. So my hair, I've realized, has been getting super thin. It doesn't look thin at the moment because I just brushed it and honestly looks really bad, but it's been so unhealthy. It's been really thin. So what I want to do is I want to cut it or do something with it. Do you guys reckon I should cut my hair up to here again? Because when I straighten it, it just honestly looks really bad and you can really see it. My mum was saying it's because I'm skinny, which is why I'm losing my hair. Not sure if that's the truth or I have to look into it. Maybe I might like look at hair products or like take some type of supplements or something to get my hair growing, but I used to have really thick hair, so this has been a bit of an issue. But do you guys reckon I should cut my hair short? Anyways, we're gonna start the video. Hal's gonna do a bunch of stuff. He'll show you what he's doing and I'll show you my embroidery jobs and all of that. Tell me all the gunk that's coming off this.
Look at this.
Okay guys, so look, can you see this car right here? This is what this car looks like. Ready? Let me come up here. Can you guys see? That is another one right there. And then come back this way. Let's walk this way through all this water. And there is another one right there. Three identical cars. Anyways, he's cleaning this with using, of course, snow foam.
Snow foam's
this one smells really good.
degreaser.
It's like a nice orangey scent.
Yeah. And this is just literally for engine degreaser, and you should just get like a plastic brush to like push up all the grease and stuff like that. You guys can see this should come up really white, technically. Yeah.
Wait, so that's gonna look like that?
Yeah, in technicality.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Here we have HaoYouPhill logos going right there. I've got some already done. I need to hook this up. We've got these ones here which are pinned. These are the ones that I have left to do. But then I've got a pile over here that needs to be packed and folded. So this is what the final product looks like once I've embroidered it. I like to package it back into the packaging that they give me so that it's pretty much looks like it comes like this. However, the worst thing has just happened to me. My embroidery machine, I would say, just broke. I need to show you guys. So there is this LED light that I've had on this embroidery machine, and all you do is you touch it and it will turn on, you touch it, it will turn off. It has been the best thing ever about this machine, especially when it gets to when the sun goes down and it gets darker. It's just so much easier to see what I'm doing. It makes a huge difference, and it just broke. Like, I don't know what to do. I've unplugged it and turned it off and on. I've even asked my technician person what I can do to fix it. Is this a normal thing? And he replied back saying this has never happened to him or any other customers with this machine. He even had to contact someone from the United States to ask what to do, which is pretty crazy because I feel like this could be a rare occurrence. I was thinking maybe is it like a light bulb that you need to replace after a certain amount of time, but I have no idea. So I'm going to show you guys what part is broken, and I'm really annoyed about it. That right there, excuse all of Hal's loud cleaningness from the machine, but if you press this on button, see how the light bulb goes on, but nothing actually happens down here anymore. And I'm going to turn it off. Nothing. So at the top there's like this LED light bar that goes straight across, and that just lights up this whole area, and now it doesn't even work, which is super annoying. So what I need to do now is find a solution on how to fix it. I'm gonna keep in contact with my embroidery person and see if they can figure out a cheap alternative, if we just have to replace the LED strip or whatnot, but I'm hoping it doesn't cost me too much. Anyways, that's a little bit of a bummer start to the day, but let's carry on. At least the machine still is able to embroider, just the light doesn't work, but still it's very annoying and frustrating.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you a good guy, make me believe it.
I just finished doing all of HaoYouPhill's Aprons, this was done pretty easily. I feel like I'm getting better and better each time I do it. It took me about 4 hours, which is quite a while, but there was a lot of aprons to do. So now I'm going to be working on a bunch of Etsy stuff. So I have one box, another box, another box, and another box to do. And then I got some tote bags up here, so it's gonna be a long evening. So while the embroidery machine is actually still going along, I always just keeping my fingers crossed that nothing bad happens to the machine, because now that I know that the light's going out, I'm scared it's just going to be a little bit of like a effect of just things not working. But I have just got word back from the technician and I'm finally getting the machine service, I think next week or the week after. That's how long it takes to book him in. But right now I'm going to make a custom hoodie for my grandma. So my mum told me she actually wanted just like one of our blank sweaters, and I thought, you know what, why not actually embroider? I feel like she'd really like it and she'd think it's super cute. I was questioning whether or not I should write grandma, because usually I do like mum, dad, all that stuff, and I was like, should I write grandma or should I write grandma in Vietnamese? So on the mum side, what I call my grandma, it's Bà Ngoại, and then I think on the dad side with your grandma you call them Bà Nội, but I'm gonna write Bà Ngoại. So I googled it and I'm gonna try see if I can do the accents and all that stuff. Let's see if we can do this. I asked my mum as well and she kind of showed me what to do, so hopefully this works. So if you guys can see right there, that is how you say Bà Ngoại, which is grandma on the mum side in Vietnamese, and it's got a little accent above the A and another little like dot underneath the A. I don't know if this is going to work in my embroidery program because usually it's just normal letters. So we're going to copy this right here and then we are going to paste it into my embroidery software. So Control V and let's see what comes up. Oh, there you go. As you guys can see right there, this is what comes up. So as I was kind of correct, it actually did the A accent, but it did not do the A here. So I think I'm just going to change this to a normal A, and I think that'll do. I reckon that'll be okay. I think the one dot missing is not going to be too bad. I'm out here really just DIYing things, so I just made a second letter and all I did was I did a full stop. Now I'm going to zoom in, if you guys can see, and I'm going to move this little dot underneath where the A should go. So I'm pretty sure that's correct. I think I need to make it a little bit higher. And ta-da! That is everything with accent. I might need to make that a tiny bit smaller, but that looks way better. Now it's correct. This is the sweater color that I'm doing for her, so all I gotta do now is just hoop it up. I've got my marks and everything. I've just loaded on the text that says Bà Ngoại, and I'm going to use this light purple thread. So it's gonna be purple and purple. I think it'll be subtle but quite nice, which is on line number 3. So all I gotta do is press 3, and once my thing is hooped, it's ready to go. So I'll show you once it's done. Alright, so the time right now is 9:13. I'm still here. So Hao has a basketball game at 10 o'clock. I decided I would just stay here and catch up on a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to have another 2 hours or so because his game will finish at 10:40, which I will pick him up. Hopefully by the end of today I will be finally up to date. So what really sucks is when we have a KOKAINE drop, I'm pretty much out of doing things for like 2 to 3 days because I'm just working constantly on the KOKAINE and just trying to get like all the orders out and everything done. So that means I fall behind on like my EP stuff, my Etsy stuff, eBay stuff and all of that. But anyways, that's just a little insight as to why I'm so behind and why that happens, but hopefully I'll be up to date tonight. This is the jumper that I did. I honestly think it turned out really nice. I haven't removed the texture marks yet, so I got to do that and press it. But I feel like my grandma's gonna like it. I don't really talk to my grandma that much just because I don't speak in Vietnamese that well. I can understand bits and pieces, but pretty much our back and forward language is like, are you hungry? Do you want food? And all that. So I feel like she's gonna appreciate that this says Bà Ngoại, which is grandma, as I said, in Vietnamese. So hopefully she likes it. And Mother's Day is coming up, so I reckon we might save this or give it to her as like a Mother's Day grandma present, which fingers crossed she likes. I really should have showed you guys that before, but I just organized this little 3-tier shelving thing that I have. This is so good. I got this from IKEA, but now you can get them from Kmart, and it was super messy. So I've transferred all of my threads into this little section. So before it was hanging up here, you guys may have remembered I had all these little prongs, but we did have to use those prongs for some 2-cent stuff. But the reason why I didn't want it up here anymore is because it's getting into winter and it's getting a little bit more dusty and things like that. And this roof right here sometimes leaks. So I didn't want to keep the threads there just in case water gets on it, and also I would always forget to put the cover over the threads, and dust on threads is really bad. So that's why I've put it underneath here so that it kind of protects it. I will put a cover over it as well, but it's got this layer to protect it from a lot of dust. So I personally think this is a little bit better. The best thing would be if I got a case for it, but I just have too many threads. So the bottom one, I've organized it. These are all like my little tools and things like that I need, and just a little bit of random bits and bobs. And then on the top now, these are what I always need every time for embroidery. So I've got all my bobbins, my stabilizer just in this bucket that I randomly found, and these are just like the little accessories and things that I have. So I'm super happy with this. I feel like I want to get a second one, and also I've seen that you can get like this little board to put on top to make it a second table, which looks pretty cool. So I might get that as well. But I think I'm going to end the video here. You guys can tell it's been a long day. My hair is up, looking super messy. It is now also 10:30 p.m. I'm probably still going to be here for about another half an hour or so until Hao gets back from basketball, but luckily I've only got 2 more jumps to go, so I'm nearly done. Anyways, thank you so much if you have made it this far. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to give a quick shout out to Corey C. I kind of looked at my phone saying that name, but I definitely didn't even need to look at my phone because he is always part of the early squad. Thank you so much for all the continuous support. So I just want to give it a shout out to you, Corey. If you guys want a shout out in our next video or anything like that, all you have to do is just comment down below. I will try to make it more of a regular thing from now on. So I will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.